All the living shall
You are not welcome here. You are not welcome. Mortal fool! No one hides from the dead! No one hides from the dead! All the living shall hear.
There are dragons about, traveler. Be warned. Then you've seen them too. We lost our home, our livestock. We barely have enough gold to get by. Oh, thank you, traveler. Be safe, and don't forget to keep an eye on the sky.
Best, huh? I knew it!
up some steel if you want to fight me. That it? That your... Oh!
Someone there? Must be my imagination.
Poor Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
You know about Talos? He founded the Empire.
Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl, killed at night, body torn up. We are stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth. If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Always sad when someone has to die. Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Will you spare a few coins to help someone? Another one. Terrible. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already... like this when I got here. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Oh, been tending your hounds?
This is a shame.
Withdraw.
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual. You're the one casts those illusions. Just like always, nobody saw anything useful. Bastards escaped again. Look, friend, if you think you can do better than the Legion of Gods, be my guest. You'll need to talk to the steward, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Do.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
You sure use a warm bed right about now?
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Imagine blowing up an entire town. Damn college. Winterhold will never be the same.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. Strength and steel are well and good, but magic is the true power in this world.
And let them die with their false kings.
With
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
You hear the news? There's a dragon roosting up on Mount Anthor, to the northwest. No lollygagging.
May the gods watch over your blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
I've been a bit out
Captain
of sorts
Lonelygale, it's always a pleasure to see you.
since our daughter was taken
In
from
fact, I'm glad you're here.
Fresh fruit
There's
and
something
vegetables
I'd like
for
to
sale.
I don't haggle. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
If that business proposition
Thank
includes
you for
smuggling,
your custom.
forget it. The sailors I know are plenty good at finding trouble without any help from you.
Oh, you're such a wet blanket, Captain.
I lost my
Can't
twin
girl have
sister a
little
while
fun from time
My
to
father
time?
says we need to just get on with our lives. Like it's that easy.
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits, too.
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
You're the one casts those illusions. Impressive.
It's good to spend some time on solid land.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army, until I took a sword to the chest.
Codlac Whitemane is a better place now. Or is there any place better than Sovngarde?
Yes?
Lord Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
Yes? See for yourself. Good day to you.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
Every night, I walk around a Grey Quarter and let them greyskins know what I think of them.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner. I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught. Huh? What's it say? Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Will you spare a few coins to help someone who's got nothing?
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted
There's no glory in war.
The
just
Empire's
something they
putting
tell
a great
soldiers
deal
so
of
they'll risk
pressure
their
on
lives.
the White Run.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof?
He knows that. They all know that.
Well, come back when you have some more evidence. I think you're on the trail, though.
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
Travel safely. It's
If by
dangerous.
message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous.
I think it's time for you to get going. You need to leave. Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for... Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the Wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would, be interested in acquiring it. If you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold. Wonderful. This will be a splendid addition to my private collection. I think it's time for you to get going.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great
spent my life
pressure
serving
on the
Talos.
White Run.
I don't.
And what would you
Talos
have
created the Empire? You'd think
I'm
they'd
not
show
much of a
more
strategist,
respect.
but Lord Ulfric, that's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof?
How long are you going to
I don't want to believe it. Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
Ready to start this off in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls.
I hope the wind dies down a bit before... Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Yeah? What?
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. All my goods are legitimate. Take a look. Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it. It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while. I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. There's nothing more I can teach you.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
The Great Quarter's not much to look at now, but it wasn't always so bad.
Not a day goes by that I don't think about returning to the ancestral home of my people.
Still, even with the rough treatment we've had at the hands of Ulfric and his lot, I've got ties here. It's probably more trouble to pack up and leave than it is to stay. Besides, Amberus can't run the corner club on his own.
All right.
It was a pleasure.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry? No need to get rough.
Things have been a lot worse around here since Ulfric took over. None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems. Where else would we be? When the Red Mountain burned, you could scarcely breathe in Morrowind, so we came west. Windhelm was the first city on that road, and here we are. If we had known the Nords would be so unwelcoming, we may have kept walking. Let's sate that appetite, hmm? Well, you see where we have to live. This forgotten alley. All the filth from the upper quarters flows downhill, like they say. Good luck getting one of the guards to help with anything. I tried to get Ulfric to even come down here to see the squalor, but the High Lord of his mightiness couldn't find the time. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
Is that fur coming out of your ears?
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a
We
seat and
drink
get
to
the
our
cold out.
youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of oppression is now nearly
I'd
done.
appreciate it if you don't bother my wife, Tova. She's still in mourning. Our little girl died recently. I've been shouldering my days with strong mead, but nothing gives my Tova peace. I've been looking for an amulet of RK to remind my wife that our child is with the gods now, but I can't find one.
We're the children of
Thank you.
Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde
Please forgive my
one
mood.
of us
I'm still
dies.
coming to terms with my daughter's death.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that
Seeing a
has
good tavern,
sullied
bro.
our hopes
I
and
hope
our
RK grants my wife some comfort. Thank you. Here, I always pay my debts.
You are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we
Don't take anything for granted. Life, nothing lasts forever.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him. There's no stronger sword arm for hire in all Skyrim. If you change your mind, seek me out here.
I'm a writer by trade. Not that the people of Skyrim do much reading. I write drama, friend. The legends and history of Skyrim made to excite and inspire. Poor Gerard Germain at the Bard's College has been waiting for my latest work, Olaf and the Dragon. For weeks now, roads are a mess. You're sure? When you see Gerard, ask for a tip. I'm sure he'll be in a good mood after reading this. May you lose yourself in the pages of a good book.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was not really sure what to do with myself anymore. I just miss her so much.
It's so good to see you again.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the... Brotherhood? Die, Grelod, die! Die, Grelod, die! So... very tired. You've come at last! I knew you would! It worked! I knew you'd come, I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood. Of course you are! I prayed, and you came, and now you'll accept my contract. My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grelod the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grelod the Kind.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
horses all day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
Let me know if you see anything you like. Have you taken care of that? Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours. Do come again.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around. Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. A fair point. Well, you've come to the right place then. Speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies. Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents. My father, the Great Bear of Eastmarch, died during my imprisonment after the Markarth incident. I, his only son, forced to deliver his eulogy via letter I had smuggled out of prison, such is the love of Titus meat for his subjects. When finally set free, I returned to Windhelm and was greeted by a city in mourning, at one with my own grief and anger, clamoring in angry voices, calling out for justice, for war. They sat me on the throne of Ysgramor, the throne of my father. I only hope I can prove worthy of that honor. Things hinge on Whiterun. If
Damn faithless Imperials.
All the better, but if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
And let them die with their
I'm not
false
much of a
kings.
strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
We know the price.
Grew up here. Cold as that morning, but that just grows the beard sticker.
What's left
Lots of
Skyrim
history in
to
these
wage?
walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive.
How many of their sons and daughters
For
follow
Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time.
Why do you fight? If not for
Travel
me,
safely. It's dangerous out there.
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this? Helgen, Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. But first, tell me, why does a Breton want to fight for Skyrim? You mistake me. I'm not saying no, just wondering about your intentions. We're not looking for sellswords. The Stormcloaks need dedicated men and women who are devoted to the cause and willing to die for it. Watch yourself
I
out
fight
there.
for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces.
Spent my life serving
I
towns.
fight for my people.
Don't plan to stop now.
Impoverished
no matter
to
what
pay
the
the debts
Empire
of an empire
says.
too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals.
Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him.
We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us. Untold numbers of Nords died defending the Empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the Emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us.
I killed Torg to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself? I challenged him in the traditional way, and he accepted. There were many witnesses. No murder was committed. True, he didn't stand a chance against me, but that was precisely the point. He was a puppet king of the Empire, not a High King of Skyrim. His father before him, perhaps, but not Torg. He was too privileged and too foolish, more interested in entertaining his queen than ruling his country. There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations. For too long, he's been hand-picked by the Emperor, and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to Imperial coin. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making. We should take Yarmarch. It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperials. We'd be within spitting distance of the capital.
I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I like you.
You see those warriors from...
Algriff won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come up.
I'm not much of a strategist. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
He knows that. They all know that.
I do the cooking and cleaning around the palace.
You think I need to send Volgruff a stronger message?
Divine smile on you, friend. Ah, yes. Adonato's new work. Shorter than I expected, but words must be judged on merit, not length. I'll look over this later. Why don't you take this for your trouble? At last. I have searched for this drum for 20 years. The college treasury is a bit thin right now, but I can show you some tricks I learned from my days with the army. I suppose I should return to my papers.
That damn fool! I should wring her neck. Lorena. That fool student of mine stole my flute and sold it to some necromancer. I just got a ransom note for it. That flute has been handed down for 17 generations. Well, don't just stand there. Go get my flute! Apparently, Lorena told him some story about the flute being able to make the dead dance. It's just a flute. A really old and valuable flute, but just a flute. Now you can say you've met the most talented bard in all of Skyrim.
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools. Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library, if you're interested. May song speed you along.
sure to watch your finger positions, especially during the transitions.
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's selling me short.
You're new here, right? Welcome to the Bard's College. It's like a musical museum.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Anytime, friend.
It makes me sad whenever I think about it. Oh, sorry. My mind wanders sometimes. I was just thinking about Finn's loot. Over a year ago, thieves broke into the college and made off with a lot of valuable things, mostly gold and silver. But they also stole Finn's loot. We just learned where the bandits fled to, and I very much want that loot back. Finn was the bard who invented the 8-course loot that is commonplace today. Until he found a way to string the extra courses, bards only had 6-course loots. The loot they stole is Finn's original 8-course loot. I doubt they even realize its true value. Very good. Let's continue with our practice.
I wish
Youngest
only to
bard at the
graduate
Bard's
and enroll
College,
with
at
the
your
Legion.
service.
My drums will
Let's
lead
try
our
a
troops
loot
to
piece.
victory.
About long.
You found the Bard's College kitchen. Congratulations.
Now, you try it, Aya.
Yes, Dean.
Please, take pity on an old madman. My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help? Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no, such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Till next time.
Please, don't interrupt the court.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate. I'm trying to speak to the...
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right.
Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
Be quick.
If you
I
have
little
business,
patience for
please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. Oh, I thought that matter was handled. I think Falk is taking care of that. Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
Do you have business with the court? You mean the Dragonbridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work. Absolutely not. That wing has been sealed for hundreds of years, and for good reason. They say the ghost of Pelagius the Mad still haunts it. Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum. The Jarl is not to be disturbed with common affairs at court. You direct those concerns to me. Jarls come and Jarls go.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
And I'm a very,
Oh, I'd get in trouble for that. It's not allowed. Besides, it's scary in there. Well, I suppose in that case it's okay to let you in. But only briefly. Be careful and come right back. Don't mess anything up while you're here. Someday, I'll be a gallant heroine. You make it look so appealing.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
Marty, Pelly, my dear.
Oh, I couldn't. It goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself, my dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius. What would the people do without you? Dance? Sing? Smile? Grow old? You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sporting. You know, I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head, and the cheese to die for.
Yes, as you've said countless times before.
Harumph! Well then, if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day!
Yes, yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two. Really? Oh, what kind of message? A song? A summons? Wait, I know! A death threat written on the back of an Argonian concubine. Those are my favorites. Well, spit it out, mortal. I haven't got an eternity. Actually, I do. Little joke. But seriously, what's the message? Were you now? By whom? Wait! Don't tell me. I want to guess. Was it Molag? No. Little Tim, the Toymaker's son, huh? What? The ghost of King Lysandes? Or was it one? Yes! Stanley, the talking grapefruit from Passwall! I'm wrong on all accounts, aren't I? Ha! No matter! Honestly, I don't want to know. Why ruin the surprise? But more to the point, do you, tiny, puny, expendable little mortal, actually think you can convince me to leave? Because that's crazy! You do realize who you're dealing with here. Jolly good guess. But only half right. I'm a mad god. The mad god, actually. It's a family title. Gets passed down from me to myself every few thousand years. Now you can call me Anne-Marie. But only if you're partial to being flayed alive and having an angry immortal skip rope with your entrails. If not, then call me Sheogorath, Daedric, Prince of Madness. Charmed. Now that's the real question, isn't it? Because honestly, how much time off could a demented Daedra really need? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. That's right, I'm done. Holiday complete. Time to return to the humdrum day-to-day. On one condition. You have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that. Ha! I do love it when the mortals know they're being manipulated. Makes things infinitely more interesting. Care to take a look around? This is not, I dare say, the Solitude Botanical Gardens. Have you any idea where you are? Where you truly are? Welcome to the deceptively verdant mind of the Emperor Pelagius III. That's right! You're in the head of a dead, homicidally insane monarch! Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I still rely on my swords and spells and sneaking and all that nonsense? Sure. Or you could use the Wabbatak! Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you? Now this is a sad path. Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred was for himself. The attacks he makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out on the weakest part of his fragile self. The self-loathing enhances Pelagius' someone there. His confidence will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance. Wonderfully done. Pelagius is finally ready to love himself and continue eating everyone else. you've headed down the path of dreams. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Now, that's something to crow about. With Pelagius up and about, you're moving right along. We'll both be home in no time. Oh, good choice! Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius's mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septon. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. Or did she wield a cleaver and make people afraid? I never get that part right. Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered by anyone. The objective here is simple, you simpleton. Use your Wabajak to defeat the enemy, while they do the same. I thought you'd never figure it out! With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, which means you've helped him out. Sort of. And we're that much closer to home. I have a saying. I'm not going to feel what you have to like. Or something like that. Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you? Like one does to a rash or an arrow in the face. Ah, but no matter. Heartless mortal that you are, you've actually succeeded and survived. I am first to honor my end of the bargain. So, congratulations! You're free to go. They've been known to change my mind. So, go. Really. Inside the mind of Pelagius, silly. Oh, is it your first time? Pelagius Septim III, once the mad Emperor of Tamriel, now so boringly sane. I always knew he had it in him. Well, I suppose it's back to the Shivering Isles. The trouble Haskell can get into while I'm gone simply boggles the mind. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage. Luggage. Now, where did I leave my luggage?
Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to...
Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we? As for you, a little mortal minion, Feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... I'll just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now. And if you ever find yourself up in New Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart. Ha! Ta-ta!
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
Wait, I know you.
Sabeel Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human. Even, no doubt most folk in Skyrim consider the dragons terrifying. I find them wondrous. No, that honor is Sabeel Stentor's. A smart woman steers clear of Stentor, and keeps herself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day. Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough. I make sure Erica keeps breathing. You are free to leave.
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. We summon Potema.
We summon Potema.
Long have you slept the dreamless sleep of death, Potema. No longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We summon you.
We summon Potema.
Someone there?
Yes! Yes! Return me to this realm! As our voices summon you, the blood of the innocent binds you, Wolf Queen. Summon with words found by blood. What? What are you doing, you fools? You cannot bind me to your wills. Summon with words found by blood. You ants don't have the power to bind me! Something is wrong. There is an intruder. Stop the intruder. Sovngarde awaits you. What?
Wait. I know you.
You've returned. Good. What did you find at Wolf Skull Cave? Potema herself? Please tell me you stopped them. You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know. A resurrected Potema. I shudder at the thought. May the gods watch over your battles, friend. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details. Anyone with a stout heart like yours is welcome here.
was a...
Now ain't this a surprise?
Damn you!
You won't leave here alive! No!
Over here!
You won't get the best of me!
Wait. I know you.
May the gods watch over your battles. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward. Anyone with a stout heart like yours is welcome here.
I'm Pantia Atia. That's it! Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. I don't have any money to give you, but I can show you a few tricks I learned playing for the Winterhold Wizards. Now you can say you've met the most talented bard in all of Skyrim.
It takes two things to be a good teacher. The first is patience. The second is a firm wooden stick for rapping knuckles. What? You did? Oh, sweet divines, you did. There is no way I can pay you what this loot is worth. But I can teach you a few tricks I've learned over the years. Glad that distraction's over.
Morrowind suffered a massive explosion?
Divine smile on you, friend. Hello, yes. I'm the Dean of History, and scribe work when I can find some quiet time. I suppose I should return.
Wait, I know you.
Finest fish here.
You were there for Rogvir's execution. Thank you for helping my aunt earlier. I'll see you around.
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us are very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deeja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground. What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot. It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
Wait, I know you.
Seems there's no way. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
If you've got some time, stop by my House of Curiosities. I promise.
It's so good to see you again.
You need anything, come see me. As resourceful as I am discreet.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink. This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself. Ah, Boley finally got someone out here. Well, it's about time. I've been waiting for weeks. Well, thank you for bringing it, I suppose. Have a good day. What? Oh, how could I have possibly forgotten? Your reward, of course. Of course. Here you are. So sorry about that. Did you hear? The Hall of the Dead is closed. Brother Veralis isn't the most popular man in town right now. Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in... Akarth.